for me. I forced the kid within his own family. It sounds fucked up, but nigga, that's me. I hated how my mama just took off. I guess she was mad the way she got shook off from dad. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did it hand to hand. I still sold packs and grams. And I still lived off the land, trying to stack some grams. And I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, you know the next man. Why not the best man? Let me know. It's like a test, man. Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die. Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pop Paul or Sam? Or that cat that be picking up cans? Or that dude that you used to write? I seen the mail, Bob. That nigga with Clinton. Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know. Spring Valley or Charleston? I don't know. A few cats have been where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody ever been through anything in their life? Just vibe with me. That's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand. Now I'm in the scheme of things. The Benz, the Bentley Coupes, the beam of things. The coke, the dope, the triple beam and things. I'm getting money. You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was a shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my neighbor's basement. Here's the question: how can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd? With no wings, how can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone, I was born my year. Scoot up, writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Y'all know where I'm at. That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile and stop from crying. Yeah. Yeah. Two people. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that real New York Tommy, you heard? I got Sam Brillo with me, you know the vibe, nigga. Alright, you trendsetters. Running on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I tell her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. On my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way. Shark should be swimming with the fishes. Yellow diamond should be looking like I'm pissing. Still bang on a nigga Blake Griffin. Fuck a shoplift, we get a nigga lifted. All this money in a war like Yowda. When you the MMT, you know a nigga got his crowd up. We gon' get it, I haven't counted every hour. Move the white like Tommy Wick Ghost, they got the power. I've been that nigga since 9-6. Only run with trappers, killers, and convicts. See my man kill with a smile, been calm 6. Shots at the V, we making the car flip. We lost Clifford, and we ain't trying to lose again. Head tap him, if he move, niggas shoot again. War time, we got no picks, niggas shoot his friend. Ain't no doubling back, we can't get cool again. I'm running on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I tell her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. I'm running on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I tell her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way.
Time, but I see clear. Gotta thank the man above, cause I know without him I wouldn't be here. But let's just be clear, I really set the bar high and kept my wheels going through the storm like a car shot. They ain't with you till you pull up in that hard top and make it disappear from a button, watch they heart drop. My bars hot, but my delivery immaculate. Beam with a scope, so when it fire, it's accurate. Ice got my neck on froze, look like I fractured it. It's the type of shit you gon' have to go save your taxes with. Real niggas still around, let's get back to it and separate these Instagram niggas from who was actually lit. Before rap, I was trafficking OT, getting pounds, breaking down the fractions of OZs. I had to wait my turn and watch the game from the nosebleeds. I'm from the Bronx where niggas go to war with their cold D's. Right, sorry if I don't trust you, nigga. Before I take from a man, I'd rather hustle, nigga. I executed my plan and got destructive with it. Real nigga, Hall of Fame, I better get inducted in it. I can't respect you, you don't check on your kids. Running around with some niggas, got you ready to bid. You don't give respect unless I see respect. Like what you give, a whiff of this cig, to separate his neck and his wing.
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I tell her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way.
Weight pit, deadlift, cameras at my door, time for a seg trip. No body shots, leaving his head split. Shotty up close, blast your legs flip. Brillo, R.I.U. My gun kick like it no kung fu. Get hung till you turn blue. When you in that cell going through hell, it's only you. Niggas leave, money go, bitches too. Red laser on your shirt, no missing you. Automatics, binary, switches too. Chanel or Celine, shotgun, red, yellow shells in the machine. Gotta cut him out his jeans. Back to the basics, sweatpants and Asics. Stand through this Hollison window with all patience. Rat niggas be wired up, y'all all agents. Find your body, it's something boarded up vacant.
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I told her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Huh? Shall we begin? Are you not entertained? Happy New Year's to everybody in the building. Happy New Year's to everybody in the building. B, Happy New Year. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Listen, man. I'm not coming into this new, because we here together, right? I'm not sitting up here coming into this New Year's with this new me bull crap that everybody coming in. Nah. I sat back and I watched those Somalians come into America and get 40 acres and a mule. I saw the Somalians come to America and they took everything that belongs to us, the people of poverty and pain, even with the white people, the struggling white people in America, struggling black people in America, because we all could agree at this point in time, the white people of today didn't put us into slavery, even though the people in power is the same bloodline. So we can agree that everybody in America, that's Americans, should be highly upset that people from Somalia could come into America and take, where did you get access to billions of dollars worth of money? The reparations that black people ask for, even white people at this point should be asking for reparations. Y'all deserve it too. I'm gonna be the first to say that. Even white people in America, we get to watch our tax money get sent overseas to them cocksuckers over there so they could throw missiles and turn regular neighborhoods into the 4th of July every day. But we bust our ass robbing Peter to pay Paul. They said 80% of Americans don't even have $5,000 in a bank account. If you have less than $5,000 in your bank account, be honest. Put it in the comment section. Press 1. Press 1. If you got more than $5,000 in the bank account, press 2. Be honest though. Because I'm not here to sell you Like, I'm not here to be a motivational speaker today, my nigga. I want you to understand something. Nice guys finish last. If you want it, you got to turn it to the Somalians and go get it. If you want it, you got to turn it to the Somalians and go get it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. By 2030, whatever agenda that they have will be in full effect. So whatever chances you got to get rich or die trying is over. I'm not here to sell you that $1 million worth of bullshit game that Gillian Wallow got. Nah, my nigga, I'm not here to give you that. I'm here to tell you, you got to get on your Robin Hood shit, my nigga. If you want it, you got to turn it to Christopher Columbus. You got to be willing to get in the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria and take the world. Ain't nobody giving you nothing. Nice guys finish last. Ain't nobody giving you nothing. And listen, man, I'm ready to be the bad guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm ready to be the bad guy. If you ain't got an enemy, nigga, you need to find one. And don't worry about becoming a felon. What? What are you talking about, Hassan Campbell? Listen, everybody in power, in every office all over America is a criminal. Everybody, all of the politicians. Pick one. These niggas is throwing back and forth the Epstein list, but won't release it. And then redacted names, but won't release it. You think they really gonna show you what's on that list? But just use your imagination. Create the most evil and ugliest horror movie in your mind, and poof, there you go. You got the Epstein list. Create the most evil and ugly movie in your mind, and then grab every politician. Because at the end of the day, how you have a list with no arrests? Huh? How do you have a list with no arrest? And every day we wake up and go to sleep, we getting closer and closer to Armageddon, World War III. Every day we wake up and go to sleep, we getting closer and closer to the people in power deciding that they're going to throw a switch where they draft your kids to send them overseas so they can feed their greed of power while you sit in your house on your knees begging God to deliver your child back home in one piece, and you living in poverty and pain. Nah, my nigga. Not for me. If you want it, life is about how bad you really want it. If you want it, life is about how bad you really want it. What are you willing to go do to get it? You comfortable? Huh? Is you comfortable? Some of us is in our 30s, 40s, 50s watching right now, right? If you in your 30s, put 30s in the comment section. If you in your 40s, put 40s in the comment. Whatever your age is, put it in the comment section. Then I want you to ask yourself. Put it in the comment section. Then I want you to ask yourself, right? What is the next 10 years down the line is going to be for you as the money dry up? How is life going to be for you when you hit 50? How is life going to be for you when you hit 60, when the money is drying up? As we enter digital slavery. Nigga, I didn't come here to entertain you. Now I came here to wake you up. How bad do you really want it? Because we shouldn't have to die to receive paradise when you got people on this earth right now, they living it up. Them Somalians came over here in America and bought mansions. And outside those mansions, they had Mercedes Benzes. While you riding around with a Honda Civic that got 100,000 miles on it. You sitting up there living in tenement buildings and in the projects. Every time your company come to see you, they got to walk past 30 hungry niggas They're sitting up there deciding whether they're going to rob them or not because they don't even know who apartment they're going to. Life is about how bad you really want it. Do you want it? What are you willing to do to get it? You willing to take it? I am. I am. You can't play Scrabble. You ever played the game Scrabble? And you got to dig in the bag and you got to create a word. But the person that you playing against, they digging in the bag and they grabbing a handful of numbers and letters to spell what they need to spell in a game of Scrabble. And you barely could put a 3 or 4 letter word together. But they every time, 7 letter words, you're not going to beat them. You're not going to beat people who mastered cheating in life. You are not going to, you're not going nowhere being a nice guy. Nice guys finish last. I'm not here to finish last. And I'm not here to kiss anybody's ass. I'm not here to deal with nobody's scrutiny. I'm not here to prove myself. Because, you know, right now, coming into the new year, I'm already celebrating my wedding. As YouTube suppressed my numbers, TikTok, nigga, I'm off the hook on TikTok. Anybody who has seen me on TikTok lately, press 1. They got a saying for me in TikTok. On TikTok, I am the #1 nigga in the country. I done surpassed Charleston White by so far, it ain't even funny. If you have seen me on TikTok, put it in the comment section. Press 1. So I'm already coming in to the New Year's with a win. Yeah. Are you not entertained? And one thing I love, I'm going to say it again, about the youth. While all these hating, listen. See, I'm not scared to make a nigga famous. Yeah, I make you famous. This is what I got to deal with. But you got to have enemies. Some of y'all done seen this video. Hold up.
Let's keep it 100. I want y'all to really pay attention to all the niggas that's around him. They about to have him trying to clean that shit up. It's no excuse, my nigga. Now just coming up with some shit that he was touching kids playing house, my nigga. You sound like a child predator, nigga. So you was a kid touching on kids, my nigga, inappropriately, my nigga. So you just been like that your whole life? Make it make sense. First you said you was touching on kids because you got touched when you was little. Now you said you was doing it because you was playing house? Think of all the bullshit excuses you could keep coming up with. Because that shit is some bullshit. That's all you could come up with? Let's keep it 100. That's all you could come up with? All these niggas around you, that's all they came up with? You gotta pay attention to these niggas, bro. Niggas trying to play damage control. All the niggas that's next to him, they got platforms. All the niggas next to him got fans. All the niggas next to him that's promoting him, they looking bad too. Nobody's special. All you niggas standing next to a sucker, condoning sucker shit make you a sucker too. I don't give a fuck who niggas think they is.
This nigga thought he said a whole lot. I'm not here to justify or clear anything up for you. But I am here to tell you that when you come with these allegations that you come with, as soon as I get your name, in 2026, I'm gonna have a Phil's Day. Because your jealousy is not going to paint a picture of me, of being a child predator. So what you dudes is going to have to do, you have to produce a witness. You have to produce a victim. Never in my life have I been accused of touching anybody's kid. Never. But in life, you'll get a nigga that's been in jail half his life. And if he has kids, I'm going to say allegedly, nigga, you left your kids out here in the streets. You wasn't thinking about kids when you spent half your life in jail talking about what you was doing in jail. Now you out here, you ain't never fought a real battle for the people, but you gonna create a fight for you because you want notoriety. This is what this is what I have to deal with. Are you not entertained? It is what it is. On every level, it's gonna be a new devil. Somebody that want to put out your light. The light that God gave you. It's always gonna be somebody that wants to turn your light off and put you in the darkness because they don't have no light. They can't shine bright like a diamond. But they're going to want to put in. Listen, I want y'all to understand. On every level in life, there's going to be a new devil. In every level, there's going to be a new devil. When you play a video game, right? That video game gets harder and harder until you beat that game. But in life, you don't get no do-overs. You can't put a quarter in the game. And you can't press restart or reset. No. You don't get them chances. So mentally, you better be prepared. Because for some of you, there's no hope. Because you don't want to change your mindset. For some of you, there is no hope. Because you don't want to change your mindset. But for some of you, victory is right in front of your face. You just can't see it yet. But you got to understand something. When victory, when you score that touchdown, there's going to be somebody. Every time you crack a smile and you say, let's toast to that, there's going to be a nigga that's going to pop up out of the blue that's angry at the world and willing to die to make sure that you're unhappy. You got niggas that's willing to die to make sure that you never, ever, ever, ever smile. They don't want to see you smile. That's why when you come into 2026, come into 2026 with a chip on your shoulder. Grab your battle axe and prepare for war. Are you not entertained? Grab your battle axe and act like, listen, act like the world owed you something. But you're not asking them to give it to you. You coming to take it. Act like you coming to take it. You ain't asking. Yo, can I get that $5 you owe me? Nah. I want everything that's owed to me out of life. Everything. I ain't playing by no rules. What rules? What rules? I could sit up there and president. Sexter, Punyeta, Yahoo, whatever that nigga name is, overseas, and he could sit up there and eradicate the people on his land. And then the president sits up there and tell him, after he commit genocide, I pardon you. You're pardoned. Yeah, I think you deserve a pardon. What? I'm not asking for, I'm not here to ask for permission. Are you? The world is ran by evil. The people in control are evil. I'm not asking, I'm taking, I want mine. The world is a battlefield. The world is a battlefield. I'm not coming here to ask you for what I want. I'm not saying, how you gonna get a turkey on Turkey Day when they're giving out turkeys when people are skipping the line? If everybody on the line skipped you and you stood there patiently waiting to get your turkey, then they ran out of turkeys, you know what you're going to go home with? Nothing. And that's why most people right now are sitting at home with nothing. I'm not coming into 2026 playing any games. Playtime is over. For every one of these old heads that's on social media trying to destroy my reputation, the youth, they understand my pain.
Bronx, listen up. Bronx River, listen up. You see Africa Bambaataa? He trained this one right here, HASSAN Campbell, to be the person he is today. When you was asked in the video, you asked me to watch the whole video, and I watched it. You paused on, do you still touch kids? You couldn't really answer that. You got fumbled up about it, right? And you said, dust your shoes off when you come in the room? Well, I'm in the room, and my shoes ain't dusted off. You want to know why you famous now? You made this page. You made the page now. All pedophilia is going down. I told you 2026 is foot on neck. All you type of dudes like this is on blast. And you know the slogan, he gotta go, he gotta get up out of here. Pack him up.
You big belly, bacon back, turkey neck, diabetic, biscuit eating. Produce, we're not gonna play these games. You niggas is looking for fame off of my name. We not gonna play these games. Produce a victim. Produce a victim. You got grown men running around, putting out allegations, calling me a pedophile without one accuser. In order to call somebody a pedophile or something like that, a rapist, any of the above, you have to produce a witness. My nigga, I'm giving you 30 days to produce a witness. Then I'm gonna find out your name and where you live at. And I'm gonna turn your life upside down, starting with an ugly ass lawsuit. Because what you're doing is evil. I raise kids, productive kids, and give them the best life that niggas ever seen. I moved all of my kids out of the goddamn ghetto, nigga, where you stuck at, and you fucking mad. You acting like you fighting for the children, but I don't see you around none. Produce a victim or shut the fuck up.
On every level, there's a new devil. People are not going to make life easy for you. We don't turn on social media and see mothers standing outside with their kids saying, that man Hassan Campbell violated my child. No. You see old niggas watching me educate people of what I've been through. And I guess they claim the fame is going to be attacking me. It is what it is. Do what you do best. But know that I ain't going out without a fight, my nigga. I'm not Africa Bambaataa. And I'm not going to have niggas just staining my name. Not me. Not Wanda's son. I'm not going to sit back and everybody like ignore them. No, you cannot ignore until that problem blows up in your face. And now you standing outside with 50,000 people looking at you like, yo, you got some answers. Answer what? Answer what? Answer what? Produce an accuser. Produce a victim. And then we can go from there. Because you can't have niggas just coming out of nowhere. You didn't answer the question fast enough. Nigga, I'm sitting on Math Hoffa platform. Drunk as a skunk. And when he asked me that question, part of my brain wanted to flip on the nigga. When Math asked me that question, I knew that question was him trying to, like, I had to really, really sit back and think to myself that he really just tried to play me like that. You gonna ask me, how old was you when you stopped touching kids? I said, the question answered itself. When I was a kid, I used to touch kids. The question answered itself. When I was a kid, I used to touch kids, meaning I used to play house. What part y'all don't understand about that? So now when you sit up there and you ask me, at what age did you stop? Yeah, my brain is scrambled because I'm sitting up there drinking liquor. Then I'm trying to ask you because you asked me a trick question. So now you got me thinking, what age? He asked for age. So you're going to tell me I was supposed to answer quick? How the hell am I supposed to answer quick when the question was asked with the answer? When I was a kid. Well, what age did you stop? I don't know what age I stopped. As a matter of fact, I never stopped, my nigga. I went from 12, had a 12-year-old girlfriend, 13-year-old girlfriend, 14-year-old girlfriend, and we went through high school. Do I got to explain all of that? Okay, cool. So some of y'all so dumb and y'all fall for the military mind games. Bottom line to it is produce a victim. That's it. And those of y'all that's watching these videos and y'all see this live, when you come across this shit on social media, you say in a comment section, go in a comment section and tell them to produce a victim or shut up. That's it. That's how y'all shut that down. I can't defend my people, we the people, and y'all not willing to defend me. Y'all got to shut this shit down. I'm a Hassan D Rider. Why is Sub-Zero sneak dissing you since you've been on Vlad? Listen, shout out to Sub. But I understand how certain niggas feel about Vlad. What I will say is that, and I stand on it, Vlad is cutting checks, and business is business. Vlad is cutting checks, and business is business. That's the bottom line to it. You can't sit up there and just call Vlad a culture vulture when he's actually feeding the culture as well. I'm going to say that again. You cannot call Vlad a culture vulture when he's feeding the culture. And then some of the niggas that's calling Vlad a culture vulture ain't feeding nobody. They have nobody black on their payroll. These niggas don't have nobody black on their payroll. It is what it is. The dudes that do the most talking and call the niggas culture vultures, they're not paying anybody. And shout out to Sub, because I got nothing but love for Sub. But the reality of it is, everybody on YouTube want the #1 spot. In an arena, in an area where our numbers are being suppressed. We all know it's more than 1,200 people in this building right now, but I'm not going to sit up here and complain. I also know it's in the middle of the night and my notifications are not being sent out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep Sub name out of your mouth, first of all. I just put love and respect on Sub names, so shut up. Matter of fact, let me block you, because you slow. Because I just shouted Sub out, and you talking about keep Sub name out of your mouth. Get out of here. You get out of here. Let me get you out of here. Why is it? And that's how people go back and they run and they manipulate stuff. I got nothing but love for Sub. I would never sit up here and diss Sub. Sub ain't do nothing to me. Now, if Sub got something negative to say about me going on Vlad, I understand it. I understand how niggas feel about Vlad. It is what it is. I understand. I totally understand it. I want to see Sub win. And Sub is a nigga that I am willing to work with. I like Sub. Sub that shouted me out 1,000 times. Everybody has a right to their opinion. That's the bottom line to that. Everybody got a right to their opinion. I'm just here to tell y'all that life is about how bad you really want it. Life is about how bad you really want it. If you ain't willing to go take it, like, you got niggas laughing at us. Look, watch this video. I know y'all seen this video. If you didn't see this video, watch it.
And you work a whole fucking day, you don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day. Free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy, white girl. Yeah. Go to work for me, you fucking white animals. Fucking work for me. Yeah, you fucking work for me. And the U.S. government they work for me. All of you work for me. Now go to work. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people. Alright? This is my land. I control this place. This is my reality. You all gonna be enchained. I'm gonna lock all you guys up if you don't pay your taxes.
Listen, while you going out there, especially when you live in New York, you got to get up, and if you work the night shift, you got to stand an hour, 2 hours, waiting for public transportation. It's 30, 20 degrees outside. You freezing. And they got these dudes coming from Somalia over here, and they running through millions. And they laughing at us. And we deserve, because the truth of the matter is, he said white boy, right? Because in his mind, black people don't work. He said white boys because in his mind, black people don't work. Are y'all listening to him? He laughing at us. Stuttering Stanley, they're laughing at you. Ha ha. They're laughing at you. You going to work, and they coming over here getting houses? Wow. And then y'all don't even understand. Some white people, they not looking at this situation like them niggas is just Somalian. Nope. They looking at us like they ready for that race war. And they ready to get all of us up out of here. Out of our land. And shout out to the dope good white people. But some of these motherfuckers, well.
No.
Hold up.
And you work a whole fucking day, you don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day. Free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy, white girl. Yeah. Go to work for me, you fucking white animals. Fucking work for me. Yeah, you fucking work for me. And the US government they work for me. All of you work for me. Now go to work. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people. Alright? This is my land. I control this place. This is my reality. You all gonna be enchained. I'm gonna lock all you guys up if you don't pay your taxes.
Oh no. No, this fucking Durka didn't. Motherfucker built like a light bulb talking shit. Clearly you need a motherfucker to put you in your place, and well, I'm your Huckleberry. Filthy ass third world cocksucker over here bumping his fucking daycare center. See, this is what happens when you put those cocksuckers within our government. That Elon cunt and her brother husband, get all the motherfuckers out of our government. Then send ICE in to get all these fuckers out of our country. How much filth and corruption do we gotta find for these filthy motherfuckers? Look what Nick Shirley has uncovered in the last, week? And then your filthy non-bathing ass said you're gonna put all of us in chains? Good luck with that one. You fucking inbreds couldn't even invent the wheel, but you're gonna put us in chains. You ain't built big enough. So I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told your camel humping cousins. We ready for that fucking smoke. I'm gonna tell the government now, you better get a grip on this shit. You better send ICE in and start shipping these fucking inbreds out. Because they gonna keep poking, and one of these days they gonna poke too fucking hard. I love all of you. I'm your Huckleberry.
How you feel about that?
Gotta go to work today, making my coffee. Meanwhile, Somalians are stealing $8 billion from the government. Meanwhile, the Pentagon just lost $2.5 trillion, and I have no idea where it went. Ilhan Omar's had a Congress seat after committing marriage fraud and immigration fraud, tax fraud, money laundering, sending money to terrorist organizations in Somalia, and she's living high on the hog, chilling. $40 million net worth with $174,000 salary. Isn't that great, American citizens? And what is our president doing about it? Complaining about her ass on Twitter. Instead of raiding her house and freezing her bank accounts or deporting her, signing a executive order to get these people cooked. Nah, what's his useless ass doing? Bragging about how great it is to live for the middle class. No, it's not, nigga. I'm still poor. My life hasn't changed at all. What do you mean? The economy's doing amazing. America's more respected than ever. You're gaslighting us. America's more respected than ever? Oh, really? When you have a bunch of third world retards that are going to Minnesota just to steal from the government? Oh, but the country's respected? I don't respect you right now. I don't. Why has Tim Walz not been arrested already? Why? Why has he not been detained? Why have you not even made a statement about this? You're not stupid, Trump. You're not. You're not stupid, J.D. Vance. Why has it been crickets for the last 2 days on Twitter? You ain't got nothing to say now. Now the people don't have nothing to say now. So yeah, good morning, America. Good morning. I hope you have a great Monday. Go to work, go be a slave, go get stolen from, go fund terrorism, go fund illegal aliens to go live off of your back. Have a great time today. Have an amazing Monday being a slave in your own country, actively getting replaced, and our elected officials are doing absolutely nothing about it. Isn't that great? Isn't that just amazing? I'm so happy. Stop paying taxes. Never pay taxes again. Go tax exempt on all of your forms. If you're an independent contractor, don't even bother. Don't even bother with it. What are they gonna do? They can't even find $2.5 trillion from the Pentagon. Oh, it's almost like they're all stealing it. Maybe that's what it is. Stop paying taxes, F the government, they're not going to save us, and we're not going to vote our way out of this one. We have to rebel in a big way. In a big way. Look at Mexico, look at Nepal. That's all I'm going to say.
Are you not entertained? Are you not tired of being a slave? Picking cotton? Going to work? If you tired, put one in the comment section. I know listen, I'm tired for y'all. Because I refuse to work. I'm not the nigga that goes and put in an application and then get excited because I'm hired to work a job that's going to make me tired. Make me not have the energy and time to spend with my kids. And they got to wake up the next day and do it all over again. Just to be poor. Just to be poor. Nah, not me.
Hey, President Trump, Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, listen the fuck up. We the people want fucking answers. We the people voted for you guys to clean up a fuck America. Nick Shirley, an independent journalist, is uncovering in Minnesota over $100 million in fraud going to fucking Somali daycares and healthcare. Why aren't we seeing any of this shit on the fucking news? Why aren't you three fucking doing anything about it? Why are they still being able to collect all this money? Where are the fucking arrests? Where's the accountability? We the people are getting real fucking tired of this bullshit. We're getting tired of our tax dollars being sent places that don't do shit for us. Those are our fucking tax dollars. Ours. We the people's fucking tax dollars. And you're just letting them fucking hand it out and send it to other fucking countries. We the people are fucking done. You three need to get your fucking head out of your fucking asses and start doing something, or we the people will start doing something.
Gotta go into 2026 angry. These people are gonna make sure that they rule this world to Judgment Day while you stay in poverty and pain, living in piss and shit.
About the Somali fraud in Minnesota, USA, I really think people need to start seeing the bigger picture here. Do you really believe that some Somali people living there in Minneapolis could get away with defrauding the state for, say, $9-10 billion a year?
Nope.
Of course not. Washington, D.C. is totally involved in this and not only allowed it to happen, but made it happen. So that's because Israel recently recognized Somaliland, part of Somalia, as an independent state.
Oh.
Why would Israel do so? Well, they need a place to deport the Palestinians to. But you don't just get a piece of land where you can deport 2 million people to. You have to pay for it. And that's what this is. The U.S. is the greatest ally of Israel. Remember, the United States citizens, middle-class people, taxpayers, are going to pay for that. This whole scam, the Somali care system scam, whatever, to me looks like an annual rental agreement where the U.S. taxpayer is now forced to pay $10 billion a year to the Somali elites, to Al-Shabaab, the terrorist organization, and so on, in exchange for a piece of land where Israel can then deport the Palestinians to. Your whole government is corrupt, okay? And this is just Somalia. Imagine what the USA is doing with India. Imagine how much money you're bleeding to India.
When you sit back and you think about it, yeah, them Somalians are only the scapegoats. Because billions of dollars, they're not stealing billions. No, they're getting help. When it's all said and done, the Somalians is going to get the rap for stealing billions. But we all know the politicians is getting some of that money. We all know that.
So if you ever feel dumb, I'd like to remind you that there are people in this country who genuinely believe that the problems in their life come from immigrants and not billionaires. People who are so slow you could time them with a fucking calendar, whose credit scores and IQs are both in the double digits, that see no issue with the fact that you could work for $2,000 an hour since the day that Jesus supposedly fucking died, and you would still only have 2% of what Elon Musk has. Those people exist. And if it were just that the only math they know how to do is spelled with an E, and that's why they're under the unbelievably asinine assumption that there's an ethical way to make $1 billion, I would give them the grace of the fact that you don't know what you don't know. But it's not. The same fucking people calling ICE on their fucking neighbors have the boot of billionaires so far down their fucking throats that the stomach acid is starting to eat away at the leather. And so when people tell me about how it's not about culture war, it's about class war, I agree. But if you think for one fucking second that I'm going to stand shoulder to shoulder to eat the rich with some asshole who also thinks trans people should be extinct and that immigrants are the bane of their existence, you are out of your fucking mind.
I love angry white boys, I tell you. Because they got, listen, man. You can find an angry white boy that's closer to Malcolm X than some of these corny black dudes. Black people are starting to swim in celebrity gossip. I use celebrity gossip to reel niggas in so I can get the messages like this. I can't stand celebrity gossip. I really can't. Unless they're doing something or saying something that we need to challenge. And I can sit up there and say it's safe to say that I didn't clean that. I done cleaned up so much of the industry. The main trash that's left, the only thing that's left to clean up is on, besides the baddie. I don't even watch that stuff, but I might start watching it just so I could address some of the things that I've been hearing about. But for the most part, Krishan and Blueface. Ew. It's a lot of topics. It's a lot going on in America. Nicki Minaj. Right now they got a petition where 100,000 people signed that they want Nicki Minaj to get deported. Do I agree with that? Absolutely not. Because she decided to sit down with a political party. And like she said, she want little boys to be little boys. Everybody should have a right to choose their political party. Me, I choose to fall back from politician and politics until black people have our own party that's going to represent us. What are we voting for? I'm not voting no more, and I'm not swaying people to vote no more. Absolutely not. Because Trump, once he promised us the world, and once he got in position, gave the world, he promised us the world. Then when he got in position, he gave the world to overseas. He promised us the world, and then he gave it to overseas. Nah, I'm not with that. Then he pledged his allegiance not to America. He pledged his allegiance to overseas. And anybody with a brain, we know what's going on. All right, cool. Get yours, because I'm going to get mine by any means necessary. And if anybody knows where we can learn how to get some of those billions that the Somalians is getting, how we can tap into that, what, they going to lock us all up? You telling me that the American government gave the Somalians enough money where they could have gave everybody black in America $1 million, They gave those Somalians enough money where everybody in America, everybody black in America, I'm not even speaking for the whole America, because we the ones that got our land taken from us. They gave out enough money where everybody black in America could have got $1 million. And I'm being light. $1 million. And you niggas is not angry? Celebrating what? They showing you that you can live rent free. They're showing you that you don't have to pay for Con Edison. They're showing you that the people overseas don't have to pay no bills. And we celebrating what? We are not from Africa. Get out of here with that Dr. Umar bullshit. We are not from Africa. You from Africa, nigga. You from Africa. I don't have no dreams of going back to Africa. Shout out to the Africans that support me. I mean, I do want to go visit, but nigga, stop selling that lie. Because this land over here in America is just as old as Africa. All this land was created together. But what they not telling you is the oldest bones in civilization dates back to America now. Oh, they didn't tell you that? Stop trying to paint us African. We were here before the slave ships. During the days of slavery, they had cameras. Show me a slave ship. Show me a picture of a slave ship. You really, really think that Christopher Columbus went to Africa and brought to America 40 million people? You really believe that? You really believe that? Are you dumb? One thing you gonna learn if you new to my page, I've been saying this since I've been on YouTube. Black people of America, this is your land. That's why you cannot be deported. This is your land. That's why you can't be deported. This is your land. This is where you are from. Africans over there in Africa, they know that this is your land, that we are not the same. We're not. Sitting up there selling you overseas and you fell for it. They sit up there selling you the Back to Africa story. But if you really believe in that, take your ass back to Africa. Bye. Bye. The people in Africa don't even want to live in Africa. That's why you got Somalians who gave up their land, got on a plane, came to America, begged to be American citizens, and then diss the Americans when they come over here. What part? Oh, you didn't hear what I say? They got on a plane voluntarily, landed over here in our land, in our territory, and then laugh in your face. And then laugh in your face. See the difference between Americans and niggas from everywhere. Most Americans, we rather die in our land than to flee it. We rather die in our lands than to flee it. But you people that come from Somalia and everywhere else that laugh in our face, that straight laugh in our face. If you loved your land so much, why did you leave here? How did you get here? How did you get here? Your ass ain't supposed to be. Go back home. If you love your land, I don't care where you from. Go back. I can't stand foreigners that come to America and wave their flag. If you loved your flag that much, take your ass back home. I don't care where it is. I don't care where it is. Don't come to America and spit in the faces of black Americans, because this ain't even got nothing to do with white people. Y'all come over here and y'all shit on black Americans. Y'all shit on us. Nah, not on my watch. I'm not begging for a visa to stay in your land. The niggas really, really feel like that. In 2026, if we still got to have the debate about the streets and whether we said fuck the streets, you need to grow up. Because the reality of it is that there is no way to avoid getting around the streets. When you go outside and you get into your vehicle or you get on public transportation, you are officially in the streets. See, there's no such thing as the streets. The world is like a jungle outside. Sometimes how'd I go again? It's like a jungle outside. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle outside. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. The streets is an illusion. Everybody has to travel in this world. And just like when you watch Jurassic Park or any nature channels, when you get outside, you're going to come across the lions, the tigers, and the bears. The only thing is, in the neighborhoods that we live in, there's rules and regulations. In some places, there's stiffer rules where you don't even have a right to defend yourself. So just defending yourself in New York City against somebody and you got a felon, but you going outside every day with a bunch of young boys. You live in New York and you go outside and all these little boys got Glocks with switches. But the government telling you that you don't have a right to carry a gun anymore because you got locked up as a teenager. You committed a crime. But then they expect you to listen to them. They can't clean up the crime scenes. It's not enough police to clean up all the crime scenes. So if you don't take the law into your own hand to protect yourself, overnight, you might find yourself in the penitentiary. And now you a criminal all over again, facing new charges, which makes you a 2 or 3 time offender. And the only thing you trying to do is just travel through these streets. You ain't even looking for trouble. But because the jump out boys caught you with one of them radars that they ride around with and see the metal bulging out of your clothes, yeah. So now what you gonna do? The nigga that got caught with the gun on his waist, he knows that you selling food stamps. What? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? You selling food stamps so that you could buy a box of Pampers. Do you know that that's a crime? You're not supposed to sell your food stamps. You just committed a crime. Because this system don't want you to sell your food stamps to get Pampers. They want you to struggle. And this dude that just got caught with a gun, see, this is the difference between when dudes want to play that fuck the streets. Yeah. It's manipulation. It's saying tell on anybody by any means necessary. But let's play the game. You got kids. right? You got kids. Your kids go to the Board of Education. You decide to beat your kids because you told your kids not to do something, and you're in a right as a parent. You beat them. But because you done decided to go with this campaign and say fuck the streets, when child welfare come to your house, your kids have every right to tell on you, right? Oh, put it in the comment section. Press 1 if you agree with me. Your kids have every right to tell. Because you said fuck the streets, right? That's the game you play?
So 21 Savage said, fuck the streets. Yes, I'm jacking that. And a whole bunch of other rappers is following behind them. As they should. Shout to G Herbo, shout to Pooh Shiesty. I'm jacking that. But I got something to say to you street niggas. Where's the pushback? Where's the pushback like y'all niggas have for me when I told niggas drop they flag? Now, granted, 21, I don't want niggas to give you pushback. I'm not saying I want niggas to come and turn it into a negative. I don't. What I am doing is rhetorical question. I'm exposing these niggas even more. Because these street niggas of these days, not my days, today, these niggas is whores. These niggas is women. You know how, like, the women, they like the men with the high status, and if they got money or high social status, they dick ride them? That's these niggas of today. Because 21 to say that, and I bet you these niggas won't say nothing. Because the nigga got money. Right? That's how these niggas is. These niggas is whores. Y'all niggas is bitches. For real, I never even wanted to take this angle, but I could have. Because when I did it, you niggas give me pushback, but I ain't give a fuck. Because I know you niggas ain't gonna do nothing, because you niggas ain't built like that. But for real, I'm looking at it like Jim Jones. 21 just said, fuck the streets. I need somebody to go on one of them interviews and ask Jim Jones now, because I want to hear the chuckles and the yeah, and I want to hear all that. Like, 21 just said, fuck the streets. So I need y'all to respond. I need the streets to, well, how y'all feel about that? Because I love it. I salute them. Fuck these streets. This shit is washed. I don't say fuck the streets because I feel like I can't handle myself in the streets. I feel like you niggas ain't worthy for me to be in this shit. Like, you niggas ain't worthy for a nigga like me, for my presence to be around. Fuck this shit. Real shit. I know I'm gonna hold it down. Y'all niggas ain't gonna hold it down. Y'all not built for nothing. Y'all not built for the war y'all talking about. Y'all not built for jail. Y'all not built for to go in front of that fucking judge and face life in prison. Y'all not built for that. So the streets is washed, as we see. So fuck the streets. Shout to 21. Shout to Pooh Shiesty. Keep it going. Shout to G Herbo. Keep that shit going. Fuck these streets. Drop them flags, man. Yo, we in the age of artificial intelligence, man. It was just another indictment yesterday in New York in the Bronx. Another indictment. I ain't even posted. I'm like, what I'm gonna do is keep posting every indictment. Son, it's just another 19, 20-man indictment. Another one. So what y'all niggas got to say now? What's y'all method? Because y'all niggas had a lot to say when I told niggas drop their flags. Now them niggas just got indicted. Another indictment I just posted. Another indictment I just posted in Alabama. What y'all got to say? I guess that's charge it to the game. Charge it to the game. You know, that's what they signed up for. Y'all niggas sound like clowns. That's what you signed up for. That's what we signed up for. Y'all niggas sound like clowns, man. That is not the end goal, prison. I did not join this shit to be fucking to be indebted into a life of crime. That's not what we did this for. That's not. Fuck these streets, man. Real shit. I'm jacking the movement. Drop my flag challenge, still in full effect. Hit the link in the bio. If you got issues, drop me your flag. We'll help you out with that. If you want to talk about it, we'll help you out with that. I'll have a conversation. Free of charge, man. Hocus 4/5. I'm out of here. Fuck these streets.
Now, shout out to Hocus 4/5. I agree and disagree at the same time. I'm all the way with drop your flag. I've been saying fuck the streets, but not when you get arrested. I've been saying fuck the streets, but not when you get arrested and you decide to go in them quiet rooms and start talking loud. You cannot wait until You get locked up and you facing time in jail, and now all of a sudden you start bending the rules. That's not stand up. That's not stand up. That's a coward. It's a traitor. It's a Benedict Arnold. It's a rat. It's a rat. You can't wait till you get locked up and then you decide, okay, we got to save Atlanta. Atlanta, the place where you got a lot of niggas that lick lollipops out there. Atlanta, the home of the lollipop suckers. They shouldn't even got away with that. But all these so-called thorough niggas and gang leaders let them niggas did not have a problem. Niggas did not have a problem. I had a problem with all of these dudes running around in their own dresses. America, black America, y'all let that slide and y'all made fun of me. Y'all made all the way fun of me. Called me everything but a child of God. And now Atlanta is in trouble. Atlanta's in all the way in trouble. I stand behind Hocus for a Fifth 110%, but I don't stand behind them Atlanta niggas talking about fuck the streets, because them niggas is a bunch of fucking rats. Because I can tell you right now, if them niggas was standing in, if any of them niggas made it to ADX and they was standing next to Pistol Pete, he would rip their face off. If they was standing next to Rod Diggs, he would air them out. If they was standing next to Dizzy, peace almighty, peace, blood, it wouldn't be like, there's nothing to talk about. Any of them niggas that get locked up right now, the only thing that can save them in the federal penitentiary is their money. Even Diddy didn't rat. Kanye called Diddy a rat, but when Diddy went down, he ain't telling on nobody. These niggas went to jail and started having all types of conversations in those quiet rooms, and now they want to say fuck the streets. No, I don't agree with that. I hate the streets. I was the one that told y'all it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. I was the one that was told that I couldn't go outside to those streets. The same streets that I went outside and got shot in, breaking down. Because nobody wanted to stand next to me when I was breaking down. None of these celebrities didn't reach out to me when I was sitting up there telling the world about Africa Bambaataa. And they still don't care about my story. But they'll sit up there and air out P. Diddy. You think I can't read in between the lines? Do you really think I trust anything in this industry? Absolutely not. Because all these niggas is a bunch of manipulators. All of them. There is no place for a righteous man in Satan's house. So when people from Satan's house sit down next to me, do you think I trust them? I mean, business is business. Our president is down with, let me shut up. Because I talk too much. Way too much. But the streets don't love nobody. The streets don't love nobody. Listen, I'm the nigga that sat up here and told y'all on this internet. The streets ain't got nothing for you but a bottle of liquor and burning candles. What part you didn't understand? A bottle of liquor and burning candles. This nigga can't come outside. That's what y'all was saying about me, right? And I stand on that. I hate the streets. I sat back and I told stories about Pistol Pete, David Mullins, two best friends that took on the world. And next thing you know, them same streets where they was protecting each other is the same penalty where Pete is sitting in ADX and he got the rest of his life in the box. They put him in jail because of the streets. I would love to sit back and ask Pete at this moment right now, how does he feel about killing his best friend? That's what the streets do to you. College ain't having niggas killing each other. That's what the streets do to you. The streets have friends killing friends. Niggas said, oh, you fooled. Why? Because y'all don't like the truth? You have friends that killed friends, my nigga. You have friends that killed friends. What about your friends? What, y'all didn't see Juice? Raheem? Bishop? Still? Y'all didn't see it? I lived that generation. I lived that. Y'all new generation, y'all think y'all created the back door? The streets don't love nobody. That's always been my message. Oh, you sitting up there trying to diss Pistol Pete. No, I'm not. Me and Pete went to war in jail. We went from being enemies to friends. I was the first one that told y'all. Y'all pledged allegiance to a 20-year-old Pistol Pete. In today's time, Pete is 50. He's 50. What would he do? What would Pistol Pete do to come home right now to be with his mother before she passed away? What would Pistol Pete do right now to come home to be with his mother before she passed away? What would he give for that? Now, obviously, he could have went to the district attorney. He still could. That nigga know about crimes that other niggas don't know about. Because he was built like that. And he's still sitting in that cell. Rod Diggs still sitting in that cell. Honor up, nigga. Be a man. You commit that crime, do that fucking time. Don't go in them quiet rooms and start talking loud. And then, when you in trouble, F the streets. Nah. Say F the streets before you get locked up, and I respect you. And I'm with it. Say F the streets before you get in trouble, and I'm with it. Drop your flag, and I'm with it. All the way with it. All the way with it. And shout out to Hocus for a Fifth for creating a lane for these young kids to drop their flag and be safe. Because it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. And I come from an era of blood in, blood out, which was stupid.
Man, fuck the streets is crazy. I am a woman, and I never say no crazy. That's crazy to me. Y'all is crazy. Y'all rich now, so y'all could say some shit like that. Everybody not rich, motherfuckers still outside. When you think of the streets, what is it? What does that stand for? It stands for us. That's us. In the black community, it's only 3 routes. Go to college and play a fucking sport and hope you make it. Take up to be a gym teacher, because most athletes, they don't be smart enough to be other shit. Go get a fucking job and minimum wage, check to check, struggle, not be able to buy expensive shit, take lavish trips, live life, work forever, or hustle. 3 routes. On my mama, I'm gonna take number 3 every time. Fuck all that other shit. That other shit is hard. It's not easy. I went to college. I made more money in the streets than my fucking professor, and I dropped the fuck out. When I found out how much money my professor made, I said, I made that yesterday. I have no business being in this motherfucker. I'm not coming back up in here for y'all to tell me what the fuck to do. And I'm paying out of pocket for classes. Man, please. Man, motherfucker can miss me with all that cool ass shit, man. If a nigga do some hoe shit in the streets and he get to telling, and you can't figure out if he telling or not, fuck him. Nobody's name should be up for debate if they a street nigga. We shouldn't have to figure out. Niggas gotta be held accountable for whole shit. Oh, Tammy, when you get picked up by the police for any form of questioning, the first thing you say when you get in that motherfucking room, where's my lawyer at? Can I get my call? Call your motherfucking lawyer. Let your lawyer speak for you. You should not be saying a bitch ass thing. On my mama. Every time I went to jail, man, where my lawyer at? Booked. You charged for all this shit. On my mama. What? Man, don't nobody get to walk up out of them motherfucking rooms unless they done did something they ain't had no business doing, which is doing the police job. The police gotta do their own motherfucking job. That's what they get paid for. That's what they get paid for. It's not up for no other man or no woman to send nobody to jail. I'm not for no shit like that. You don't send nobody to jail. Jail is not for people. That shit burly for animals. Have you ever been to the fucking zoo and seen them animals in that motherfucker? That's the same shit for people. If a nigga get to walk out of them rooms without going against their morals and principles, that mean the police ain't got enough to come get them yet. That's all it means. It's a matter of time for everything. Come on, man. Pacer. Look a nigga up on Pacer. Look.
She's what the streets made her. Some of y'all saying she's too masculine. Would she be that masculine if she had a daddy to give her soft hugs and kisses? Would she be that masculine if she had her daddy to give her soft hugs and kisses? She what the streets made her to be. You expect her to be soft when she had to live through the streets? My kids don't know nothing about the streets. They soft. Because they had their mother and father to be providers and protectors. They had their mother and father to be providers and protectors. For a lot of people, and see, when I was on Vlad doing that interview, it was 3 personalities, and I was over talking and talking more than Harlem and China, but I felt like I had more to say than them when it came to the streets. Because there is no way around the streets. You can't get around the streets. And when that young lady just said, the streets is us, it is. At some point in time, you have to go outside to those streets. And when you get outside in those streets, aka the Underground Railroad, we have to have rules and regulations to protect ourselves, not the criminals, but to protect ourselves as a people. We have to protect. This is the Underground Railroad. I don't think you understand. We were never slaves. We were prisoners of war who became slave. Prison is slavery. Nobody should want to go to prison. Prison is slavery. This war ain't over. It's just levels to this. This war that we have become is only a video game now. You on different boards. Most of us ain't clear the first, second, third board. And there's 100 of them. That's why our life is not changing on this land of a thief. I mean, home of the slave. But listen to our arguments as we move towards 2030, the agenda. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Why is this even a topic? Because we the bottom of a barrel. That's why we weak.
Fuck the streets. It should have always been fuck the streets. As soon as you get the opportunity to change your life and be the example, y'all should have already been that way. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just don't get how all of a sudden it's fuck the streets when it's convenient. Like, I feel like a lot of these rappers, a lot of these people who are role models and stuff like that, they want to say fuck the streets now because it's on them. Now they got the spotlight on them for breaking the rules of the streets. Nah, it don't go that way. But at the same time, y'all shouldn't knock nobody for trying to push a change. It's always going to be the whole world going against you, making fun of you and coming at you. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to come at anybody. Because I'm the #1 person for pushing peace and for positivity. But when it comes from a genuine place, when people really mean it. So I do hope that all these people who say fuck the streets really mean it, and it's not just to be convenient. That's all I'm saying. Love.
And I agree with the brother. Absolutely. The only thing I disagree with is these niggas bending the rules.
How the hell can another nigga get mad at another nigga for saying F the streets? Half of y'all ain't even succeeded in the streets. Well, I ain't gonna say half, but most of these niggas ain't even succeeded in the streets. Ain't stepped on that, ain't putting that down. But say, oh, them niggas saying that. Listen, dog, I know for a fact, me, myself, I ran up 10 million out these streets. Facts, not opinions. So if I want to say F the streets, I can say F the streets. And I have benefited from the streets on the highest level. 1 house, 2 house, 3 apartments, plaza. After I lost 18 million. So can't no nigga tell me what I can say. And I'm 100% with the fuck the streets movement. This is Rollo Terrell Davis, and I sponsor that.
Shout out to Rollo. I like Rollo. In 2026, I'm not going into 2026 asking for anything. I'm going to.
If you're watching this video,
oh, shut up. And see, wow, it's crazy. I'm gonna play that. That was a mistake. The top dropped on it, and this rat, he wants to be heard. I don't want to never be the nigga justifying why I'm telling on somebody.
yo, if you're watching this video, you about to hear some fucking facts. And people don't like the truth because it hurts them. I was going to do this video on TikTok, you know, where you put the picture in the background and you start talking. But these facts right here need 100 inch. You see this bitch ass nigga right here? Yo, listen, they gonna skip this. The facts hurts people's feelings. I just need y'all to know that. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Now hear this out. This bitch ass nigga says, yo, hold on, let's start with this. Gunner, Young Thug, y'all niggas fix that shit. Y'all love each other. Niggas knew Gunner wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. When he told the first time. And we swept it. We, not them. We, as the whole Atlanta, we swept it under the rug for you. You know, he wasn't trying to leave you to hang, nigga. Fuck the streets. Now it's fuck the streets when it's convenient for you. The album sales is not selling, nigga. The Drake stimulus pack is not selling, nigga. Now y'all talking about, yo, fuck the streets. I've been talking about this 5 years ago. Y'all bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all. When he told the first time, so you know, homie, a rap, but it's convenient for me. Yo, my best friend could rap. You from Atlanta? He could rap, but y'all niggas can't. Yo, no, it's different, bro. It's different. I've been saying this for 5 years. When he told the first time, we swept it under the rug. Where the morals? Ain't you a street nigga? Where your principle? Where your honor? You know whom you rap, but you swept it under the rug? It get worse. QCP, I told you to your face you did wrong at the party, but I never bagged you on the internet. Why? Because it would have made the city look bad. Because you was putting all the young niggas on. And that would have fucked up the money. So you ready to eat from a rat? What happened to all good money? All money, not good money. Y'all was just bashing Kodak. What happened to all good money, not all money, not good money? Y'all niggas bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all, nigga. I walk shit down.
Nigga said, I walk shit. Nigga, you a rat exposing other rats. There's no other way around it. You're not walking anything down. You are not alone. I am here with you. And though you're far away, the rats is here to stay. Nigga, you are not alone. That's all you want, Takashi? You want the world to know that you're not the only rat? That's like, listen. That's like a dude sitting up there saying, a girl saying, hey, you only got 3 inches. And then he sit up there and go to the audience. Well, he got 3 inches too. Los. Happy New Year. Has been subbed since 2016. Go crazy on them. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Nigga stupid. I didn't even mean to play that. I didn't. So much going on. 2025 was an interesting year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. This is a special birthday for both of us. Stop it.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Make a wish. Oh, Lord, it's your birthday every day.
Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping, when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me, though? For real.
Did you miss me?
I'm saying, it seems like a thing.
I miss
It's his
partying
birthday
with
party.
folks, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I like different personalities, so I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So but Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. Bro, my shit running, but Diddy took my ass. Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. He knows better than me talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Everything ain't for everybody. You're 16. Good to go. Selling out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out. Well, I mean, yeah.
For all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man. When they come to one of my parties, I put them to sleep.
I'm going to take your souls. But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the Puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped by some over greater desire. You should have a greater desire than being a man.
There has to be a silence after listening to that. Because that shit is disturbing. There has to be a silence after listening to that. Because certain things are being hidden because they fall up under the guidelines of humiliation rituals. Diddy will never go to jail for a humiliation ritual, but he will go to jail for things that he did on his own. Diddy would never go to jail for what he did as a ritual, humiliation ritual, but he will go to jail for what he did on his own. Citizen Man TV, where you been at, my nigga? Holla at me. You gotta give me your number, cause you was on my mind. You was on my mind, my nigga. And right now, there's a lot of topics, a lot of conversations that we have to have. Shout out to Citizen Man. There's a lot of conversations that we have to have, my nigga. Where you been? And it's crazy because I was just thinking about you, and you know I can't see, but I saw you. There's a lot of conversations that I would love to have with you on a lot of topics. Shout out to Citizen Man. That's my dude right there. I haven't seen him in a long time on this internet. Y'all make sure y'all follow up and y'all support Citizen Man. The world is filled with rituals. The industry is filled with rituals. Evil rituals. Yeah, Citizen Man. You know what I mean? We got some work to do, my nigga. We might even have to sit down in person. I rocks with Citizen Man. He's a very smart dude. And even when he may be wrong, he still comes off intellectual. And I'll say like this. Scholars debate to where that you respect both of them and both of their opinions. And that's what I like about Citizen Man. Now I want to see what Citizen Man, his updated thoughts is on America right now and where we at. Because even white people don't trust Trump at this point in time. Die hard white people don't trust him. And the other ones, the only reason why they still holding on to Trump, because they want that race war. Let me tell y'all something, right? I don't lie to the people that put me where I'm at, even though God put me where I'm at, and you people I did too. But not a leaf falls from a tree without God's permission. And I'll tell y'all this, right? Righteous people, a child of God, say this shit again, has no place in Satan's house. So when Satan sends his soldiers to recruit you, it's only for execution. What, I gotta put that as subtitles or something? The trap has been set. When you are righteous, when you are Neo in the Matrix, when you become Neo in the Matrix, understand something. Agent Smith is going to come for you. When you become Leroy, the last dragon, when you become the last dragon, Show enough, who's the master? Show enough is going to come for you. And when Show enough asks you, who's the master? Leroy. I am. Did you hear me? Everybody that's watching me right now, put an I am in the comment section. You are Bruce Leroy. You are Neo in the Matrix. You are the superhero. Righteous men You ever watch the movie Braveheart? Yeah, I remember when I shook the internet, thousands of people was watching me. And I broke down what they doing on all this shit that they doing on the internet. I did already. They watch. I'm the blueprint. When you watch Braveheart, in his last words before they chopped off his head, he didn't tell on his comrades. He didn't set up his comrades. He screamed out freedom. What you here for? What you doing this for? These evil niggas ain't trying to expose evil. Niggas is battling for a seat at Satan's table. None of them niggas in the industry trust me. Ask Harlem Legend. None of them niggas in the industry, none of them don't trust me. I don't trust them niggas neither. Everybody is battling for a seat at Satan's table, not me. I like my flowers. I like my Hollywood Walk of Fame that I'm never going to make it on. So I appreciate when certain dudes come along, and whether it be the Mace or shout out to Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. I appreciate that. But one thing about me, for the people that rock with me and support me, never will you have to question whether I went through the door. A child of God is not allowed in Satan's house. Huh? The part y'all don't understand. A child of God is not allowed in Satan's house. Because if you let a child of God into Satan's house, he's going to do the same thing that Agent Smith did in the Matrix. He's going to put his hands upon evil and make it good. And we all know you can't make evil good. So there is no place for Hassan Campbell in Satan's house. Humiliation ritual? Please. What y'all call me humiliation rituals was me mentally breaking down. I remember when 10 Toes Down, Shaft, Marky, shout out to my family. So I ain't beefing with son no more. When he got on the internet and called me dysfunctional. And then I got back on the internet and said we all dysfunctional. Y'all didn't see DMX? DMX is our favorite crackhead. DMX! My favorite crackhead. Yeah, I said it. My favorite crackhead. DMX been smoking crack his whole career. How do I know that? Because some of my friends was best friends with his wife. Do that means I don't love DMX? No, that don't mean. He was my favorite. He was smoking crack his whole career. I love DMX. My favorite crackhead ever. Ever. DMX will forever be my favorite crackhead. And when that nigga walked out on stage and he started growling and the crowd went wild, he was smoking crack then. And we loved him. Still love him. And I only say that to say this. We all dysfunctional. Because we all came from poverty and pain. Some people are just better at hiding their pain. That's why on TikTok, I'm the biggest nigga on TikTok right now. Go to TikTok and just scroll. I guarantee you. I bet anybody $100. You go to TikTok right now and you scroll. Hassan Campbell videos are going to pop up. You know why? Because the youth feels just like me while old people pretend to be rich. Older people, black people, we pretend like nothing is wrong. We pretend like everything is good. The youth is not pretending. They're crashing out. So when they see videos with Hassan Campbell crashing out, y'all only making me more and more famous putting up the videos with me crashing out because they feel like that. That's why I'm winning right now. Y'all think y'all hurting me. Y'all not. That's why y'all suppressing me. Y'all got me like, y'all got me in a glitch. And I keep busting forward. It's only one last fight for me left on this earth. And that's for me to make it to paradise. To make sure I don't find myself with the wrath of God. I done earned the wrath of God so bad, so much, where there is no portion of paradise left for me in the hereafter, because the only thing left for us on this earth is the grave. And you don't have to believe in heaven or hell, but I do. And just in case, gotta make it home tonight, just in case I gotta make it to paradise, I'm not willing to sell my soul to sit down with a bunch of niggas that ain't even happy about the decisions that they made. I wouldn't be surprised in 2026 if these niggas figure out a way to take my YouTube channel. I know they scheming. That's why I know I have to stay 10 steps ahead of them. Shout out to anybody and everybody that's been a part of my Patreon. I would ask any and everybody that hasn't been a part of my Patreon to become a part of my Patreon. Because I know that I'm being suppressed on these YouTube streets. I'm being suppressed all through this algorithm. Other people are posting videos of me and getting more views than me. Make that make sense. How do I have billions of views on TikTok, but my YouTube and my Instagram is getting smaller and smaller, and my TikTok is not even growing? But I'm the #1 nigga on TikTok. Make that make sense. Y'all humiliation rituals are embarrassing me. It's not working, evil one. You know you done fucked up, right? Say hello to the bad guy. You need people like me. Yeah, you need people like me. It's not working. The youth is hurting. I could crash out 1,000 more times. The older generation, they're pretenders. The youth, they crashing out with me.
Who the fuck you think you are to tell me to forget what you did to me that affects me right now? My people will perish due to lack of knowledge. So we don't have the knowledge on what was done to us and the long-term effects of what was done to us. And then now it's like, oh, I'm supposed to forget the 400 plus year head start that you got? But you motherfuckers ain't give me reparations? Okay. You motherfuckers, let me let this plane. Okay. You motherfuckers ain't give me reparations? You motherfuckers is passing laws to remove things that we needed because of you was in the way? You want me to forget all the little black girls and boys that was hit with in the head with rocks and stones to go to school, right? And then those little girls and boys that got hit with rocks and stones to go to school had children, and they had to remember, damn, Ma, why you got one eye, Grandma? Well, baby, you know I was trying to get into this school. They knocked your fucking eye out, Grandma? So Grandma got one eye, so I'm supposed to forget those Cyclops Grandma, right, Cyclops Granny, because white man didn't want Granny to go to fucking school to get an education. It's a society acceptance of white privilege. All these white motherfuckers benefit from their forefathers. Don't let them fool you.
I want my children to benefit from their forefathers, which is me. I want my children to benefit from me. 2026, I'm not asking for nothing. I came to take it. Good guys finish last. I'm not asking for nothing. My only resolution is to survive. I came here to take back what was taken from me. And I'm not coming to be nice about it. In your path of righteousness, you are going to face evil. And you're going to have to make a decision on how to handle that evil. On your path of righteousness, you are going to have to make decisions that's not normal decisions for you to make. The only question is, can you stand the rain? Can you stand it? One of my favorite New Edition songs. Can you stand the rain? And I'm going to say this to y'all, right? To everybody that's watching me. Especially when we grown. Because kids make mistakes. But when you grown, love don't hurt. Not only do love not hurt, I'm going to say it again. Love doesn't hurt. Hurt people. And hurt people will destroy you, especially when they're grown. It's too many situations where men are killing women and women are killing men. Hurt people are hurting people. Love doesn't hurt. When something doesn't feel good, remove yourself. I'm not dating your potential anymore. We're grown. When something doesn't feel good, remove yourself by any means necessary. I'm not playing with anybody that don't feel good. I'm not playing with anybody. Go ahead, man. Do whatever you want. That don't feel good. You all right?
Yeah, but
Go ahead, get you some water. You woke up, you thirsty. My little man getting him some water.
Yeah, I just can't go back to sleep.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. Sometimes dad can't go back to sleep. It's my little man right there. I got everything to lose. So I won't. In 2026, this is what Michael Jackson called, this is it. You got to get rich or die trying. Because we are moving towards a new world. Everybody's not going to be allowed in that new world. I'm not asking. I'm taking. I didn't come here to ask for permission. I came here to take back everything that was taken from me. And me, I'm going to fight. down to the last breath. Nice guys finish last. Sometimes you got to get medieval and entertain war in order to get peace. Every country in this world is on high alert. Every country in this world is on high alert. And then you got niggas walking around the hood with bullhorns talking about stop the violence. Nigga, we at war. Pick a side. Are you not entertained?